energy is a great one to talk about when we're practicing yoga, and how do we use yoga to help balance our energy. I just saw a study that was done by a physician, a neurologist. He's a neurologist, a doctor, but he's also a yogi. He started practicing yoga at age 14. So he's kind of unique. I'm very excited to meet him. I have met him recently, and he's presenting at our healthcare forum, but he very early on in his undergraduate studies, he started looking at how yoga impacts different health conditions, and it's exciting what he's doing, and that's part of his mission. So he is a physician, but he's also got this other life where he practices yoga daily and has been for years, and has a dedicated teacher that is his mentor. And at the same time, he's working on different studies, more accessible studies. So one study that he showed me is recently he did one on pranayama. Pranayama is breathing. Prana means life force. Pranayama means breath control. So when we practice breathing with yoga, we are doing pranayama. And there's all different types of pranayama that we use to cultivate different types of energy. So we can use that to help us. Generally, when you take an inhale, you are increasing the energy in your body. When you take an exhale, it's more of a message to the nervous system to go into more of a parasympathetic or relaxation mode. So let's take an inhale and just notice what it does for you. People will say, take a nice fresh breath of air, right? So we're taking the inhale through our nose. Fresh air is coming in, and then exhale, we expel it out. The longer the inhale is, the more energy it may bring in. So we breathe in and we breathe out. We could have a balanced energy where we're breathing in for the same amount of time and breathing out for the same amount of time, or we could have an inhale where it's longer than the exhale, or an exhale that's longer than the inhale. That will change our energy. Let's just play with it for a bit. Take an inhale fully to about the length you would take it without pushing or pulling it. So breathe in and then breathe out for about 4 counts. So our inhale is going to be maybe 5 or 6, and then our exhale is going to be, let's say, 4, maybe 3 or 4. So what's happening is the inhale is longer than the exhale. Breathe in for the length, whatever comfortable for you, and then make the exhale a little bit shorter. That's one way to increase your energy. Another way is to have a balanced breath so that the energy is not going either way, and not, for instance, if we take this big inhale, the exhale is shortened, but that can in the end maybe tire us out. So to really get a balanced energy, we might take an inhale for 4 and an exhale for 4. Let's try that. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 4 counts. That's going to balance our energy out more. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. Now, what if we make the exhale longer than the inhale? So maybe we breathe in for 3 or 4, and then exhale out for anywhere from 4 to 6. So exhale out for 4 to 6 counts. Breathe in for about 3. Exhale out for anywhere from 4, 5, or 6 counts. This is just to give you an idea how we can change the energy. Let's play with counting as we breathe. So let's inhale for 4, and as we breathe and move. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. And just for fun, let's inhale for 3 and exhale for 6. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, and now exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do the other side. Inhale for 4 and exhale for 4. And inhale for 3 and then exhale for 6. It's going to be longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So notice how the slower moving is the longer breath. Now let's take our arms out to the side. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Float like a bird with your arms, and then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. So more even. Let's do 3 up and 6 down. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Now 6 down. It's going to go super slow motion. 1. You're exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. Inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is different energy. We're cultivating different energy. What if we make the energy faster? So it's like an inhale, right? So maybe that's 1 or 2 counts. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down, out to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Exhale down. These are faster movements. Let's go forward. Inhale. Out to the side. Exhale. Inhale forward. Exhale side to side. We inhale. We exhale. Let's go slow now. Slow motion. So inhale. Exhale. See how the energy changes just for the speed? Exhaling and inhaling. Let's bring our arms down. A lot of people think that twists are energizing. Let's twist to the right. Take your left hand, bring it across to the right thigh, and your right hand back behind you. Breathe in for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to center, bringing the right hand across to the left thigh and the left hand behind you. Counting in for 4 and out for 4. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. And bring your hands back to your thighs or knees. Round your spine for cat. Lean on back. And then inhale. Let's lift our arms. That's going to increase the energy, right? Arms up overhead. We get more energetic. Exhale, round your spine. We're drawing inward. It's a little bit more quiet of a pose because we're drawing in. We open up. A little bit louder of a pose. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lift up. One more time. Exhale, draw inward. Inhale, lift up. and lower your arms down. So when they practice pranayama or breath control before sleep, I didn't tell you what Dr. Rosenthal found. When they practice breath control before sleep, before bed, the study showed the people who did that slept better. That hence is going to impact fatigue. All right, and help improve it, right? Even though we know certain conditions do impact fatigue in a different kind of way with the body. All right, open up your arms wide, spread your fingers, turn the palms upward, make a yoga fist. So thumb on the inside, wrap your fingers around. Let's curl the knuckles around and about and circle the arms upward. You can keep your elbows bent and then lowering as you circle back down and lift it back up. Curl the other way with your knuckles. Good. And then bring your hands to the top of your thighs. Grow tall. This is another thing. Like when we sit tall, our energy is lifted up. Push down through your feet. Push down through your sitting bones. Notice how when you lift tall, your energy increases. Shoulder blades are level, relaxed on the back, but also on the back. So blades are coming towards each other. Drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Inhale, head lifts. Exhaling left ear towards left shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, head rises on up. Back bends. So let's do a little back bend, which is it's inhale, lift your shoulders up and roll them back, heart rising. Come back to neutral, heads rising up. Let's do it again. Circle the shoulders up and back, find your back bend. Inhale, lift the head back up. So really, it's the back bend in the cow pose. Round your spine for cat. Inhale, find your back bend, heart lifting. Then come back to neutral, come towards the edge of the chair, take your hands back behind the chair and roll the shoulders up and back, heart rising, rising and opening. This increases energy. Feel the breath go across and fill your belly and through the rib cage as you breathe in. And breathe out. Take your arms back behind you. We're still in that back bend, shoulder blades coming together. Good. Let's circle the arms up. Exhale, swing them back. Torso comes forward. Inhale, arms up. Torso's rising. Exhale, take the torso forward. Notice how this changes your energy. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, flow them back. Good. One more time. We rise up. Let's take a side bend towards the right. Inhale, lift up, side bend, swing in the wind towards the left. Back up and again. Feel the stretch in your rib cage. You can bend your elbows here. Anchor down through your sitting bones. Pull the ribs back. Maybe gaze up towards the sky if that's okay with your neck. Push down, rise up. Other way. Side bend towards your left. Elbows bending, feeling a nice stretch all the way up and down the right side of your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, maybe gazing up towards the elbow. Maybe not, maybe just towards the sky, or maybe keep the neck forward if there's any soreness. Rise up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do a few forward folds and notice how the energy changes. Hands at your hips. Lengthen the spine forward. Take your hands to the top of your thighs. Push down your hands into your thighs. Roll the shoulders up and back. How does it feel right here? Now, let your spine go. Let the head go. Arms can go downward. Keep your sitting bones tacked to the chair. No falling forward and off the chair. Release the head. Take a breath in and out, and notice how the energy changes with your head downward. Inhale, hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders up and back. The spine gets long. Push down through your feet, arms out to the side. Spread your fingers, lift your arms skyward. Exhale, hands at your heart. So sun salutes change our energy too. Exhale, lower the arms. Just moving alone changes our energy. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to your hips. Lean forward. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. Push your feet down into the mat or the carpet, whatever you're touching down on. Press down feet, press down thighs and buttocks. Rise up, arms up overhead. Let's take the right arm forward and the left arm back. Good. Turn the palms upright, maybe gaze towards your right fingertips. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, twist the other way. Gazing towards your left fingertips, right arm is forward. Lift arms. Side bend to the right. Side bend to the left. Rise up. Hands at the heart. Let's pick up our right knee, bring it over to the right. Inhale, lift it back up and bring it on in. So now we're going to wake up our legs. Inhale, right leg lifts, place it on down. Inhale, bring it up, and exhale it down. Other side. Lift the leg. Doesn't matter how high it goes, by the way. Place it down. Inhale it up and bring it on in. Feel the footprint touch down. People say that feels good, right? Because sometimes we're walking, we're not paying attention, or we don't feel the whole foot roll through. So here you can take the time to feel the foot as it touches down and touches the earth, and lift it back up. Let's alternate now. Lift the right side, bring it on over. Lift it back up, and it comes next to the left. Lift the left, bring it on over, circle it back in. It's next to the right. Alternate one more time. Move the leg, bring it on in, other side, and bring it on in. Now go ahead and tap your legs and wake them up. Yep, just tap your back. Just doing this alone can wake yourself up, right? Little bit of tapping, and then do your arms. Go ahead, do your arms all the way up and down, back and front, all over. Do the other side. Wake it up. Wake up the body. So we can use yoga to relax, and we can use it to wake on up. All right. So now let's do that breath of joy. This is another one. You can bring this into your day at any point. It will help you wake up. So it's inhale forward, exhale out to the side, inhale forward, exhale. We're going to say ha as we take the arm bones back. Ha. Ha. I should be hearing the ha through the screens, even if you're on mute. Inhale up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale back up. Exhale and ha. You got it. Inhale, they rise. Exhale, we're out to the side. Inhale, we lift up. And exhale, we ha. Inhale, arms rising. Exhale out to the side. Make it really loud for that ha. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and ha. All right, you got it. Let's take our warrior pose. Warrior pose can wake us up too. So warrior pose, you're either going to have the back knee, because this is the front leg in warrior. It's either going to be forward or take it long. And then adjust yourself on the chair so that you feel balanced and supported. So leg can be bent like so, or long. Then kind of feel your shoulders over your hips. So if they feel forward, bring them back over. Let's float the arms up. Gaze at our front fingertips. Relax the shoulders, turn the palms upwards. The whole arm is really turning and rotating. Finding a back bend. Take your back hand, your left hand to your hip, lift your right arm up. You're in a back bend. Inhale, come back to warrior stance, arms in T. Exhale, find your back bend. You can push your hand into your hip there. You can place it at the thigh. Inhale, come back up. One more time. Find the back bend. Feel the quality of the back bend. Let's breathe here. Breathe in for 4 counts. Breathe out for 4 counts. Push your feet down into the earth. Rise back up. Exhale. Forearm to the thigh, arm over the ear. Stretch long because you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath is in. Breath is out. Press down through feet. Rise up. Rise up, gazing over fingers. And release your arms down. Notice how it feels to have your arms down. Let's walk our feet back on in. Take a little break from the wide stance and circle the hips around and about. And let's take it the other way. Take it the other way. And then we'll find warrior 2 on this side. So either something like this variation or something like this variation. Now, you can hold on to the chair back here. If it feels funky on your balance, hold on to the back of the chair or the sides of the chair to help your balance. And it's actually kind of nice to help your posture. Roll the shoulders up and back. Feel really tall through your spine. Notice how that feels energetically in your body. Now go ahead and slump. And notice how that feels in your body. See, there's a difference right there, right? Inhale, lift up. Notice how that feels in your body. Exhale, slump. Notice how that feels. You're just dropping on down. Inhale, circle the shoulders up and back. Let's take our arms into T. Find your warrior on the left side. Turn the palms upright. Let's reverse the warrior. Ooh, nice lengthening through the left side of the body. Inhale back to our warrior stance, arms wide. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 4. Come back to our warrior. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reverse the warrior. Find that nice stretch. Come back to our center. Relax the shoulders on your back. One more time. Reverse it. Big, 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 big reverse. Breathe in, drink in air. and come back to center. Let's walk our feet back towards each other and we'll work towards our standing poses. Let's do it with chair pose. Maybe you got a block and you might place it in between your thighs. Some people are liking the block in between their ankles because it gives them something to push into. That's fine as well. Some people are using two blocks. You might have a chair in front of you to hold on to for your balance. That's awesome too. We're going to rock forward and back and maybe or maybe not lift up. So the first few times you may not lift up. Hands, choices. Hands on front of chair in front of you. Hands at hips. Hands at heart. Arms forward and maybe upward. You decide where should your arms be for this chair pose. So as we come up, we hug the block, sitting bones back. Exhale, slowly lower down. Awesome. This is how we practice our sit to stand. Another option is to have the strap around the thighs and push out into the strap, and that's a great one too. So we're moving forward and back. Choose your arm. You could also have your hands like this, by the way. There's just so many. Can't show them all, right? So we might have our hands kind of like I Dream of Jeannie here. Rock forward and back. Maybe lift the hips up. Sitting bones are back. Feel the weight. Feel the weight it's in your heels. Feel your hips activating. Maybe arms move to another position. You guys got it. Let's stand from here. Maybe hands are on chair, maybe not. Push down, rise on up. Beautiful. Standing changes how we feel as well, energetically speaking. So let's use our chair for wall dog. I'm going to turn this way. Hands are going to come onto the seat of the chair. We almost always start in wall dog because it's a great place to start. So feet are hip distance apart. Knees are bent. Sitting bones are back. They're back. Take those sitting bones back like you're going to sit in a chair that's not there. You're going to ski down a hill. And you can bend and straighten your legs a few times. They don't have to straighten all the way. So softening knees and then straightening. So you're waking up your legs. If your shoulders are sore, bend your elbows. Crown of the head is reaching towards the back of the chair. Let's walk our feet back in towards the chair and hands to the heart or to the back of the chair and work on some sun salutes. I'm going to put the chair like that so that it's there for support. And we're going to inhale, take our arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the one hand maybe to the chair or both to your hips. Soften your knees. Take your spine forward and your sitting bones back. Feel your shoulder blades on your back. So with your shoulder blades on the back, you're pulling, I'm going to turn this way, you're pulling your elbows towards each other. And feel that. Now let's push down through our feet and rise up. Arms out to the side, maybe up overhead, and hands at the heart. Beautiful. Let's play with just hanging and see how that feels. So instead of keeping the straight back, we're going to allow it to go once we get down, once the spine releases down. So soft knees, spine forward, release head. Maybe take hands to opposite elbows. Let your torso sway. I always think of an elephant trunk here. The elephant trunk is swaying. You might feel a little massage in your lower spine as you hang. Notice how your body feels, the energy feels in your body as you hang here. If you get vertigo, this pose may not be acceptable for you. Let's inhale and lengthen forward. You never want to do anything that's going to aggravate you. So lengthen the spine forward, hands to the hips, pull the elbows in, soft knees, push down, rise up, arms out to the side and hands at the heart. Let's play with balance a little bit with our chairs. We're going to do spinal balance. Spinal balance. So we're in our wall dog and we walk it on back. And then let's play with just the arm here. Arm may be more accessible. So let's take one arm out to the side, soften the knees. Breathe in, breathe out. Exhale, release the arm down. Now let's try just a leg. So I'm going to take one leg back. You can hold on to the side of the chair. Soften the front foot. You might move that front foot forward a little bit. And then maybe lift the back leg. So now we're in just the leg is lifting. You can go straight from a wall dog like this, where you're taking the leg up, or maybe you step the right foot forward a little bit as the left leg goes back. It doesn't matter which leg. I just said that because that's the one I'm showing to you right now. Then let's do the other side. I'm turning the chair because you can't see if I do the other side. So now we're back in our wall dog and we're going to take the other arm out to the side. Feel your shoulder blade on your back here. So this is balance. The hand on the chair, spread the fingers, maybe push down the palm and lift the arm. Feel your shoulder blade on the back. Let's bring the hand back to the chair and now extend the other leg back. So toes can be down or leg can be up. Soften the standing knee and turn the outside of your hip down. So it looks like this. The heel feels like it's pushing up. The toes are down, maybe slightly pigeon toe feel. This is up hip. This is down hip. And then let's step the foot back down. Come on up. Where you are standing. You got it. So the spinal balance is going to be lifting the opposite arm and leg. It looks like this. And if for some reason this is too much, pick just the arm or just the leg to lift. Hands on chair. We're in our wall dog. I'm going to start with taking the left leg back. And then you get to decide. Remember, this leg is soft. Back leg can go up or down. And then arm out, opposite arm out to the side. Opposite arm out to the side. The gaze is forward and down. If you feel wobbly, take your hand back to the chair or put your foot back down. So this is spinal balance standing. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your hand back down, your foot back down, walk back to the chair, little break in between sides. I'm going to switch it up. So now, back to our wall dog, legs back, take the other leg back, toes down or up, hip points are facing downward, heel is upward. Decide if you'd like to lift the arm out to the side as well. You might feel a little bit of shaking. Make yourself safe. That might mean bringing the leg back down or the hand back down. Just kick the block. That's okay. Sorry, block. Find your balance. Gazing forward, tone your belly, of course. That's going to help our balance. Feel your hip, it's working. Lower the leg down. Walk your feet back in. Hands at your heart. Let's take some. So now you might say, okay, I've been moving a lot and I'm feeling fatigued. Great time to practice a little breathing to help balance our energy. So let's breathe in for a count of 4 and breathe out for a count of 4. Breathe in for a count of 4. Breathe out for a count of 4. And let's go back to playing with balance. We're going to shift our weight of the leg kind of forward and back as you're holding on to the chair. So it looks like this. We're in our wall dog. Maybe not as back of the wall dog, but let's take the feet about halfway forward. Hands are on the chair. Now, if your wrists are sore, you can come down onto your forearms. And then we're going to extend a leg. Standing leg is soft. And then maybe this leg lifts, maybe it doesn't. Shift your weight forward and back on the standing leg. Shift it forward and back. That's it. I see some of you shifting. Breathe in, breathe out as you shift. Notice how when you shift forward, what your balance feels like. Notice how your hip may activate when you take your weight back towards your heel. Breathe in, breathe out as you play with shifting forward and back. And let's lower the leg, give it a little break. Hands at the heart. How is your energy? Let's take a breath in for 4 and out for 4. Let's do the box breath. So that's 4 in, 4 inhale, 4 count inhale, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. We'll do that 2 times. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4, hold 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, holding 2, 3, 4. Okay, other side with this shifting. So hands on the chair or forearms, other leg. So other leg's going to be down or up, and you're going to play with weight coming forward and back in the standing leg. And the knee is soft, and just kind of feel that shifting forward and back. Notice what it feels like for the weight to come forward into the ball of the foot, push down through the big toe mound. Notice what it feels like as you take the weight back towards the heel. You might feel this buttocks engaging a little bit. Your glutes forwards and back. And breathe in and breathe out. Let's release the foot down. Come back to neutral. Notice how the body feels now. We're going to add in lowering and lifting and shifting weight a little bit. So this is how it looks. Hands on the chair or forearms. Take one leg back. We lift it up, shift forward and back. So we're going forward and back, then lower the leg down. Inhale, lift it up, shift forward and back. We're working our glutes here. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's lower the leg down. Inhale, lift it up, shift forward, shift back. Feel how that standing hip is doing a little work. All right. Bring the foot back down. Let's go right to the other side, unless you need a break. back leg, inhale, it lifts, and then start to shift the weight. You're going to exhale and inhale again as you shift. Lower the leg down. Inhale, lift it up. We're shifting forward and backwards. And lower it and lift it as we shift. You can do it as a few times, one time, multiple times. Notice how your hip starts to feel. You feel a little bit more in that standing hip. That's it. Lower the leg down. Rise on up. Let's play with goddess pose. Energize our legs even more. So we take a wide stance. Turn the toes out. You can have the chair in front of you or to the side of you. Toes are out, heels are in, bend the knees, knees over heels and ankles. Working, working, working here. Thighs are working. Push down through your heels, pull them towards each other. Notice how your glutes engage. Push down, rise up. Exhale, lower knees down. Push heels down and pull them away from each other. You can have your arms in T if you like. You might go a little deeper. Don't go too deep. Push heels down, pull them apart. Feel your thighs engage. Press down, rise up. Bring your toes forward. Take a little break. We'll go to our warrior pose from here. Right toes out, left toes are in or forward and maybe inward a little bit, so you didn't have to do too much of a shift. Bend the knee over the ankle. Hand is on the chair. One arm may be forward or on the chair or both arms. Reach long, right and left, gaze over your front fingertips. On your inhale, you might take your arms up overhead and clap your hands together. Bring it back to warrior two. Push down through your feet. Inhale, lift up. Clap. Exhale, palms down. Push the energy down, down, down. But you're extending outward. Push the energy down. You feel your front thigh activate. Inhale, lift up. Clap. Exhale, lower down. Knee over ankle and heel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Straighten the front leg. Other leg outward. The back leg, the toes are forward and inward. You can push your heel out a bit. It helps balance. Bend the knee over the ankle. Hands on chair, arms in T. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can keep one hand on the chair and lift the arm or not as you straighten the leg, or both arms come together. Exactly. Arms clap. Yes. Open it up. Inhale, rise, clap. Exhale, back to your warrior. Inhale, we clap. We have a clapping warrior. It's a happy warrior. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Breathe in, hold it for a breath or two. Feel your thigh, really feel it. It's working. Your legs are waking up. They're working. They've probably already woken up. And come on out of it. All 10 toes forward. Walk your feet back in towards each other, and we'll find our way down to the earth. When we go down to the earth, the energy shifts. Now the energy is going downwards. We've got Mama Earth supporting us. By the way, happy Earth Day from a few days ago. And so you can feel more of a downward energy. Some people are feeling really like, let's say, anxious, and the energy goes into your head. You can bring the energy down by some of the things we do, like pushing down our feet into the earth. Another way is to come on down to the earth. So we're going to go all the way down to our hands and our knees, and you're going to find a safe way to come on down. Maybe have a blanket under your knees. Bring your strap and your blocks on your way down so you've got it if needed. And so come on down, use your hands on the chair. Take it safely, take it slowly and carefully. Maybe one hands on chair, one knee down, and then the other. I'm going to move the chair out of the way. Get it out of the way here. Come on down to hands and knees. Let's open up our hips with some leg circles. And we're going to work on that spinal balance even more here. So we're in our table. Our shoulder blades are on our back. Our palms are spreading. Our fingers are spreading. Lift your right knee up and circle it around and about. Juice up the joint. Always need a little juice in the joint, because it can get kind of sticky and then there's just not as much mobility in there. And then do the other side. Bring the knee down and circle the other knee around and about. Breathing, of course. Smooth breath in and out. And then let your hips sway right and left. Your hips may be slightly tired from the work we did standing. Come back to our neutral table. So pelvis is level. We're going to extend our right leg back. And maybe our left arm forward. You could put it on a block. You could lift it up towards your arm up towards your ear. You could have fingertips down on the earth. So start there. Then we're going to pull the elbow towards the knee. So pull your back knee towards your front elbow and then extend. Toes down, fingertips down or up. So you might have leg up, arm up, pull elbow to knee, curl your spine, take your chin to your chest, and then lengthen. Exhale, pull it on in, and then lengthen it forward and back. Pull it on in, and lengthen it forward and back. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. So remember, this pelvis is level. The hip is down. Pull the knee and the elbow in. Extend. Release the hand down. Take a little break. Wag your tail. Right and left. And let's find the other side. So now we've got left leg back. And right fingertips forward. You see I'm rocking forward and back because it feels good on the back calf. So maybe we lift the leg and the arm or some combo. Feel your hip toning. Hips are level. So this would be unlevel. This is level. If you look up for a second. Unlevel, level. Heel is up, toes are down. Now from here, pull knee and elbow to each other and then extend. Pull knee and elbow towards each other. You might feel like you've got to come down for a moment. That's fine. And extend. Pull it in. If your arm gets tired, take a break. If your body gets tired, take a break. That's part of the yoga, is knowing when to take a break. Knee and elbow together and extend. And bringing the hand down. Part of the yoga is honoring where your body is at this moment. And the breath is a way for us to figure that out. We don't always know. Let's come down onto our sitting bones. And I'm gonna place this blanket to the side, but you might bring it underneath your head and we'll come into a bridge pose. The only reason to put it under your head is if you're dizzy, your head is rolling back like that. So that's where the neck is kind of cranked back. We want forehead and chin level, feet are hip distance, roll the shoulders up and back. We're going to play with pelvic tilts, so rolling pelvis forward and pelvis back. Breathe in, breathe out as you roll the pelvis. So neutral is somewhere between forward and back. With your hands on your hip points, you can feel how the pelvis is moving. Find that midway point. Then let's bring the right knee in towards us and then drop the foot down. Bring the left knee in towards us and drop the foot in, down. Bring it in, alternating sides. Keep alternating a few times. Bring it in, drop it, bring it in, drop it. In and down, and in and down. Then from here, walk your shoulders underneath you a little bit, lengthen your torso, walk your shoulders towards your ears a little bit. Then we're gonna tone our belly a little bit. So roll the pelvis forward and back, and then find that place in the middle, tone the belly, push down through the feet, lift the hips. We are in bridge pose. Bridge pose is a back bend. It is an energizing pose. It's opening up the front of the body. Exhale, release down. Release the hips down. Inhale, lift the hips up. Push down through your feet. Feel the sides of your arm bones press down and feel your shoulder blades come together. You may interlace your fingers underneath you, not a requirement at all. You can also karate chop the earth with the outside of your arm bones and the pinky side of your hands. Exhale, slowly lower the hips back down. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Let's go up one more time. Push down through feet, lift hips up. Feel a little toning in your hips without like this squeezing power. Push the heels down. Notice how the hips tone even more. Push the heels down and pull, 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 pull the heels towards you. You'll feel some toning. Exhale, release the hips down. Now, we're going to roll to our side in fetal and then use our hands to come back up. I want to show you how you can change the energy to more of a relaxation energy and more of a forward fold or seated position. So let's do butterfly. I'm sitting on a blanket or pillow. Something to lift your hips up is important because the spine needs the support unless you're just super duper duper open in your hips. And then you might have blocks under your legs or pillows or something to support them. When we lean forward, so we've got a long spine leaning forward, this changes the energy in our body. Let's play with that box breath again, or just an even inhale and exhale for 4 counts. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. And breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. Keep going with this, breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in And breathing out. Few more times. Now, if you wanted to relax here, this could be a great place to relax. Some people go into turtle where their feet come a little more forward, hands come a little more forward, and here you might round the spine. Or you might rest your forehead on a block, something like this. Or you can just let the head relax. You can also weave your arms underneath if that's available to you. This is a great place to relax and breathe, and this might be one of your final poses before we go to Shavasana in our resting pose. Another one to help balance energy is to put your feet up the wall or on a chair. So I'm going to show you because this is a great thing to do when you're feeling fatigued and to re-energize or reset for the day. So either feet are going on a chair or they're going up the wall. So here's what it looks like with feet on the chair. And then I'll show you what it looks like going up the wall. And if you want to just go into Shavasana, you feel free to do that. So here's feet up on the chair. So the way to do it is you're lying down, then you roll over. You got to have the chair just right so you can get your legs up there. This is a great place to relax and just be. And you could do this for a few minutes, up to 20 minutes. I'm going to roll over and show you legs up the wall, just so you have a vision of it. You can also do legs up from the bed. If you have a bed that's against the wall, your headboard, you could put your feet up the wall. So this is what it looks like. I'm against the wall. Then I'm going to shift my hips and bring my legs up. It does take some finagling to get your legs in the right place. You want to make sure that your shoulders and your hips are lined up, and then your legs can come up like this. Great place to be, great place to relax. Hands on belly or arms down by your side. This is a great place to do your Shavasana. You could do this before bed. You could do this for a little bit of a nap. So those are two options for finding a little bit of energy. What it does is it helps reverse the lymph in your body, reverse the energy. Very, very therapeutic. So find the pose that's best for you to relax at the end of your yoga practice. And maybe you choose one of these or something that you already like. You might like the bolster under the knees like we often do. And if you would like to do a spinal twist before Shavasana, please do that as well. I'll show you that as we ease on into whatever pose you're going to do. So arms are in a T or cactus, knees come in, they roll to one side as we find our twist. Stay for several breaths, nice, easy dozen breaths. Now, these are more relaxed breaths. In any of these poses, you're relaxing more. You breathe in and you breathe out. And you're breathing in and you're breathing out according to your pace, not my direction. So this is according to your pace. And then when you're ready, you shift. Let the knees fall to the other side. Arms are in T. Breathing in. And breathing out. And breathing in. And breathing out. And then you'll find your way to your final resting pose, whatever you chose. Legs on chair, legs up wall, traditional Shavasana. Stay there for several breaths. Let the whole body relax and feel supported. You can always bend your knees, by the way, when your legs are up the wall, or go into more of a butterfly with knees out. The idea is it's gonna take some time to get into your relaxation pose, but to stay there, enjoy it, and give yourself permission to find the stillness. Feeling the soft air come in and out through the nose. Relaxing legs and hips and torso and arms. So stay as long as you'd like in your relaxation pose. It's your Friday. It's your time. And it's your body. I'll close the class out, but you do whatever's right for your body. So as we come to our final closing, we bow in to our namaste, hand mudra of gratitude, palms touching. Thank you so much for all being here today. I'm here for any questions.